And now we'll Build Back Better Act, most historic legislation for working families in the century, jobs, bigger union jobs, higher paying jobs, lower cost, cuts taxes, make the wealthiest and big corporations pay their fair share. Build Back Better accelerates investments in infrastructure again, $10 billion for new transit initiatives to support access to affordable housing. We in California know it's expensive to live someplace. In order for people to have access to jobs, they have to have faster access from home, where housing is affordable. So the connection between transit and housing, very seriously recognized. Maxine Waters and Peter DeFazio work together to make that happen. And $10 billion specifically dedicated to high-speed rail, which I did mention. And will not repeat the planning mistakes of the past, because this will be about the future. Over a decade ago, this, as was mentioned, was a rundown terminal that was no longer worthy of the innovative transit city that San Francisco is. Under President Obama and then Vice President Joe Biden, in the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, which was a Democratic initiative in the Congress, we were able to break ground, build the trans box below, $400 million, as was indicated in that bill, to build $400 million to build that was in that legislation, and enjoy now taking us to where we are today. But our work is never complete. We always want more, and with the investments made possible by President Biden, the bipartisan infrastructure bill, Build Back Better bill, what we did in the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act under President Obama and Vice President Joe Biden will bring Caltrans high-speed rail into this center in the heart of downtown San Francisco. And so there we are. Now, I afforded myself that luxury because it represents so much work by so many people, our legislators, those staff, the communities, the intellectual resource that you all are. So I hope every one of you takes pride in the role that you played, because it's complex. There are many considerations that go into this, and you're going to hear more about it all from our distinguished guest. And it's my privilege now to yield to Lateefah Simon, a director